I have no idea what's going on right now, man. Ring the bell. This match started.
We are back at Georgia Outlaw Wrestling, and we are in on a triple threat match. I do not believe it is a title bout, but it is a triple threat match between your current reigning defending Georgia Heritage Champion Jacob Ashworth, B. Bennett of Hollywood Money, and Boinkers, who started the match by ambushing the current Heritage Champion Jacob Ashworth. And as now Bennett is in control of this triple threat, putting some work here onto Boinkers. Going for a twist of fate of sorts, blocked by Boinkers, and now a big clothesline by Boinkers. On the call right now, this is Lucas Da Silva. Just finished up with my bout.
Well, buddy, I have lost control of this right here.
It seems, to a certain extent, Billy, it does seem that way. Boinkers, let's
go. This right here was supposed to be a good match. Out comes that crazy clown. He is an insane clown, man.
I couldn't agree more. Boinkers now hooks up a beautiful vertical suplex. Say what you want about him, but as an in-ring worker, there are not too many that are better than Boinkers.
No, he's not, and he's been around for a long time. But like I say, man, this is Georgia Outlaw Wrestling, and anything could take place here. Now the crowd's really getting into it now.
Boinkers was working that Fujiwara armbar, now targeting that same arm of Bennett.
Ashworth is still down.
I was a great point on your end. I was
this
just
right
about
here
to
was
get
supposed
there.
to be a triple threat match. So far, Bonkers come out and run the whole thing.
And Jacob Ashworth had a moment to maybe get back into the ring. Boinkers cuts that off.
When that kid gets backstage, Bonkers, or not a kid, a man, I got some words to say to him.
I don't disagree with you. As Boinkers now goes for the cover, Slim there to make the count. It's only 2.
He might get a big fine today.
This match still continues on here.
Ashworth is still down.
Yeah, Ashworth has not even made it into the ring yet, ladies and gentlemen, into this triple threat match.
And for Ashworth to be down like he is, I mean, that man is the man.
Absolutely.
He is the king of Landmark Arena.
In my words to a couple of people, the past and present of Georgia Wrestling.
That was a good clothesline right there, y'all.
Bennett gets
Great
that clothesline
from B. Bennett.
Bennett only gets about a 1.5 off of that. Boinkers, though, has to cut off the speed of Bennett there, realize the opportunity.
Ashworth's still down over there.
Gets that low drop kick.
And he's trying.
Ashworth now trying to get into the ring for the first time, and there's a baseball slide drop
kick by Boinkers.
Sends Ashworth into the far guardrail. Boinkers, to this point, in complete control of this bout.
Like I say, man, that guy's been around for a long time. He is not, this ain't his very first time in the ring. It ain't his first year. He's been around 20 years or more, so he knows every dirty trick in the book.
An absolute veteran of the business.
He is a veteran.
And now he's going to go here using that bottom rope. Remember, this is a triple threat match. No disqualifications, no countouts. First fall to a finish.
Well, that's smart there. The kid, he going against a high flyer, what I've seen of him, he's going on his leg. He's going to make sure he can't climb those ropes.
Bennett, one of the hottest rookies here in the Royston Dome. You know, part of this young quality group here And now Ashworth sent
man,
back
look at
into
Boinkers.
into the barricade, excuse me,
He
once
is
again.
one crazy-ass clown.
Your words, not mine, sir. Yeah, as I was saying, Bennett, one of the hottest rookies here in the Royston Dome. Obviously still dealing with the effects of the beating so far by Boinkers. And there's another leg
right
kick.
There, he goes back to the leg. Like I say, baby, in wrestling, you work on the leg. You can't stand up, ain't much you can do.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't stand, ain't much you can do, I tell you. All right, the
Boinkers
crowd
with the
now
cover.
is really getting into it.
Only a 2 count for Boinkers.
Ashworth is starting to rise.
Absolutely. The one thing you have to say about Jacob Ashworth, let alone everything else we have already said, the one thing you will not destroy or break in him is his will.
Nope, because he is more or less a veteran, and this is his home right here. The dome is his home.
There's the twist of fate by Bennett, hooking
Slam
the far
down for a
leg.
count. 1, 2.
And Ashworth breaks up the count. Is this a Heritage Championship match?
No, sir, it's not. This is a no DQ now.
Yes, sir.
It was going to be, but right now it's turned into a DQ.
Understood.
Because he got jumped before he got in the ring, and I'm not going to, oh, there he goes again. There he goes.
There's the hook by Bennett. Deep. It's only a 2, though. But look at Boinkers' ring awareness.
Man. He ain't got one man down. He's got 2 men down.
And notice the awareness of Boinkers there at the edge of the ring,
now
right by the ropes.
Like he's arrogant. He's more or less, okay, there he goes. He's going to roll out of the ring. What in the world is he doing now, man?
You can never predict what he's going to do, and I think that's the scariest part about working up against someone like Boinkers, who I've not had yet the pleasure to share the ring with, but you never know what he's going to do.
Oh, check that out.
And
all the things took place today, man. Outcome at IHOP. Y'all know who IHOP is.
I imagine that is your assistant.
Luca Daniels.
I was going to say.
I more or less got a check on all that right there. He disrupted thing. Bonker come out. He's got everything messed up. It really seems like I have lost control of Georgia Outlaw Wrestling right now.
I may not like Boinkers all too much, but I do have a large amount of respect for him.
I respect the guy, man. The guy's a tough guy, man. He is really a tough guy.
But you'll know this, being in the business as long as you have. Like and respect are 2 very different things in this business.
I've been knowing him forever. I used to do show years ago. He done shows for me. And he's always been a tough guy, man.
Absolutely.
But he's got, as he got older, he's got tougher, I'm telling you. I mean, he more or less like plans his move. He goes real slow. He's not in no rush. He knows exactly what he's doing at all times in that ring.
And in a match like this, he has Jacob Ashworth seemingly incapacitated, and it's just him and Bennett now, who he's already done a whole bunch of damage to. Bennett with a beautiful back suplex, however.
That come out of nowhere.
Bennett looks to go to the hiring district.
There he goes.
Ashworth now, if you notice, on the far side of the ring.
Oh, he moved out of the way.
Went for the splash. Boinkers able to avoid it. Ashworth getting back up to his feet on the far side, from us at least.
Well, like I say, the guy's leg was hurt, so he had a hard time going up there on the rope. So he should have been a little bit faster on that move. Okay, now the man's getting up. The man's getting back in the ring.
Ashworth, I am nearly certain, I think for the first time in this match, is fully into the ring.
It is the very first time he has been in the ring right here. Oh,
big clothesline by Jacob Ashworth. There's the back elbow.
The king of Landmark Arena.
And there's the sidewalk. If you've ever watched Jacob Ashworth, this is textbook unstoppable Jacob Ashworth. The crowd is behind him at this moment.
Yes, the crowd's really
going
getting into it now.
He has him up. Boinkers gets to the eye, slides off. There's the low blow.
But, of course, this
all
is a
legal.
DQ, man. This is a DQ.
All
Everything
legal.
is legal.
All legal in
Anything
a triple threat match.
In a DQ.
Bennett with a huge line of his own. There's a super kick of sorts. Dare I call it a savate kick.
The Insane Clown has controlled this whole match as of right now, but it's changing around. Bennett's coming back. There he goes off the rope.
There's the big splash.
A big frog splash.
Deep hook of the leg. It's only a 2.
Slim. And Slim has a tough job in this match right here.
It must be difficult in a match like this to control when you have a personality of a Boinkers and a Bennett and then Jacob Ashworth. It must be tough for him. Bennett,
and
huge.
It is a no DQ, too.
Huge clothesline in the corner. And now he's going to work on the King of the Landmark. Ashworth gives him a receipt and a huge clothesline of his own.
There he goes, baby.
There's the full Nelson.
Oh, no. Oh,
up
no.
And down goes Bennett.
There goes Slim. See, there goes Boinkers back in.
Boinkers
Ashworth goes outside
looks
again.
to take advantage. Hook
He's
of the
trying
leg.
to steal
1, 2, and 3.
Here.
Boinkers will pick up the win.
And the winner of the match, Boinkers.
By hook or by crook, Boinkers takes the win here in the triple threat match. Boinkers seemingly making his intentions known about the Georgia Heritage Championship. Valiant effort by Bennett, obviously. Ashworth never really able to get out of first gear. And it is a victory for Boinkers. And on the record sheet, it will go as a win for him over your current reigning and defending Georgia Heritage champion, Jacob Ashworth.
Roger. Give it up for the Georgia Heritage Champion, Jacob Ashworth. King of Landmark Arena. Got a few words to say to y'all. GOW, I'm sorry I couldn't pull it out tonight, but you all seen it before your eyes what happened. I'm not the one to sit here and cry about it, but what I am about is the future. Anarchy Wrestling is coming back, and it will be in the home in the Georgia Dome. So make sure you keep a watch on everyone's social medias for the announcement of the date. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you that came out here tonight and spent your hard-earned money to come watch Georgia Outlaw Wrestling. From the locker room and everyone a part of here in the Royston Dome and Georgia Independent Wrestling, I want to thank you, the fans, and see y'all back here for Georgia Outlaw Wrestling, October the 6th. Thank you. And we got one more word. Because once you go to the Dome, you never want home.